try it this way. Step back a little bit. That's better. We're bringing a light and we're flying a light. Look at that. Better? I like that. I like that. Should I see the Michael Jackson movie this weekend or Sheep Detectives? You make the call. This Michael Jackson movie does not appeal to me in the least. But I would only see it just to see how much of a wash job the family did on his legacy. I would only see it just to see, like, really? Is that what we're doing here? Kind of like a hate watch situation, but yeah, Sheep Detective. I think Sheep is amazing. People are saying Sheep is amazing. Mandalorian, that's not my jam. By the way, new rule, Bill Maher is hosting tonight. New rule, if you're gonna watch Mandalorian, the new Mandalorian movie, you first have to watch The Bicycle Thief. You first have to watch Chinatown. You first have to watch real movies before you're allowed to watch Mandalorian. Okay, I'm signing off. We'll see you soon. Bye! Tonight on the TextSavvy Report, weapons of mass frustration. Is Sudoku Japan's revenge for Hiroshima? Brain teasers or brain bullies? Could rebus puzzles be responsible for the rise in teen suicide? Collateral damage. A bombshell report links letter bombs to PTSD for the letters PTSND. And finally, have you Heardle? They're making a TV show based on Wordle. But there already is a Wordle-based TV show that you can not only watch, but play. And you're about to be a contestant on it. Yes, you! Right here and now on Savvy, the live interactive comedy game show where sticks and stones may break your phones, but words might win you money, 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 money. I am your needlessly verbose host in the low post, doing the least with the most from coast to coast, Scott Rogowsky. Drumming to you live from Savvyversal Studios at the Forever Dog Building in North Hollywood, California, on this 21st day of May. May the 21st be with you. I am back in the saddle, baby, after more than a week away. Did you miss me? You could have called. You could have written. Not even a DM. I hear from the same 6 people on Instagram. Shout out Calvin, Mikey, Troy, Amy, Damien, Jordan with the big hat, celebrating a birthday on Sunday. Always grubbing for a shout out, this Jordan. I know it's the super savants who miss me the most. Love my super savants. I missed you too. How you doing, kids? There you are. Look at y'all there, my super savvies. Hey, any subversions out there? Any first timers? Drop a cherry in the chat. You know what it is. You're catching us at a slightly awkward time, I should say. We're between seasons, so we're not doing regularly scheduled shows. In fact, we're only going live when we have new features to introduce and test out with you all, which is what we have tonight. But welcome to the Savvy Nation Army, all of you new people, for this very special show, because Savvy got a facelift. Yeah, not even 4 months into moving to Los Angeles, and we went under the knife. That's Hollywood for you. Anyone happen to notice the new home screen with the new hero card up top and the new navigation bar at the bottom? We also have a carousel for upcoming shows, which you can scroll through. You can also pull down and refresh now. You can pull and refresh. So fresh, so clean, and oh so satisfying. Did anybody play today's daily puzzle? If you did, you might have noticed the new and improved keyboard. If you haven't, you'll get to test drive that puppy shortly. It's been described as literally game-changing. We know the keyboard was a huge pain point for a lot of you. Let us know if we got it right. Send a DM, email, hello@PlaySavvy. We appreciate your feedback and your patience as we continue to improve your customer experience. You know, it ain't easy, folks. It ain't easy building the airplane as we fly it, especially because we're so many different things in one here at Savvy. A mobile app, a mobile game, a live stream, an aphrodisiac in certain South Asian subcultures. But above all, Savvy is television. Next-gen television, being live and interactive as we are, but television nonetheless. And as such, we see ourselves as part of the grand tradition of TV, which tonight marks an historic occasion. In a little more than 2 hours from now, the final episode of The Late Show will air on CBS, a show hosted by David Letterman for its first 22 years and by Stephen Colbert for the last 11. It's a show that I grew up watching and wishing to someday host myself. Well, that dream is dead now. Thanks, Obama. Obama! But I was fortunate to appear as a guest on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert back in the summer of 2018. Look at that. I was rolling up there. The pap caught me with my Trader Joe's bag saying hi, entering the Ed Sullivan Theater. What a thrill this was. I got to be on the couch that Jessica Chastain had just sat on. And let me tell you, it still smelled like her. It was a good couch. Stephen was great. We chatted up like old friends. I did a shahianu backstage. It was very exciting for me. And I gave him Lord of the Rings trivia, which I'm going to post after the show. So if you want to follow on socials, I'm going to post my clip from the show on Instagram there. Anyway, hats off to you, Stephen. Thought it'd be appropriate to honor you lion of late night. Now leaving us in the cold, dead, anti-union hands of Byron Allen, we're honoring Stephen Colbert with a Savvy survey. Yes, a Colbert questionnaire style Savvy survey. I'm going to answer along too, okay? I'm going to get my chat open. First question, the Colbert questionnaire. What is the best sandwich? Colbert always asks, what is the best sandwich? Let's see. I got to go with, I'm going with tuna melt. I'm going with tuna melt, guys. I love me a good melt. PB&J in second place. Second question, what is the scariest animal? El chupacabra? That's not real though. You gotta go real animal. Scariest animal. This one's kind of easy for me. Ticks. I don't want no Lyme disease. And finally, what number am I thinking of? Lock it in. Do you know it? No. You're all wrong. I'm actually thinking of 3,426, which is the number of people live on Savvy right now, hell-bent on beating me at my own game. But how do we play this dang thing? I'm so glad you asked. We're solving for secret words. You get points for green letters, points for solving the word, and a time bonus for every second left on the clock once you've solved it. The quicker you unlock it, the more points you pocket, the better chance you have beating me and becoming a Hostbuster. At the end of the game, 3 Hostbusters will be randomly selected to splash out with a cash out. Yes, we're gonna give you $5 plus whatever you got saved in your piggy bank. We're also giving people prizes for top 3 finishers after each round. Yes, $5 plus whatever's in their bank as well. Yes, there are 2 ways to play, 2 ways to win, I should say. You could be top dog of the round or a lucky dog at the end of the game. Either way, every dog has its day here on Savvy. Hee-haw! Couple final things to note. Once you win, your bank resets to 0, which we're resetting the whole thing to sparks pretty soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And you can only win once per show. Keep that in mind. Before we trip the light fantastic, we must certify the integrity of tonight's proceedings. In honor of the New York Knicks continuing their epic playoff run en route to what would be their first chip in over 50 years. They're playing right now. I think they're down, but that'll change soon. I'm swearing on Knicks legend Affidavit DeBuscher, Basketball Hall of Famer, 8-time All-Star, 2-time champ, and 2-sport star, one of only 13 people to have played in both the NBA and the MLB. He pitched for the Chicago White Sox in the early 60s. Yes, this is an actual legal document affirming I have no knowledge of the puzzles in tonight's game. All I can tell you is we're playing classic subtext style. 5 rounds. I'll explain more on that later. But I think time is of the essence and we should get down to the nitty gritty right now. What do you say with over 3,600 of you? I love it. I love the retention on Savvy here, baby. Even though we're taking 11 days off, you still all come crawling back. We love to see it. 5 rounds, solve the word. Here we go, folks. 3, 2, 1. Round numero uno. And I got a green. Got 2 greens. I got, no. 3 greens. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Who got their magnifiers? Who got their power-ups? Their letter bombs. Letter bombs can be deployed to blow up the irrelevant words on the board. Magnifiers will show one yellow letter on your keyboard. That's a key one. And you get them by completing the daily puzzles. They can be used in conjunction, but once per round. Another word to the wise here. The same letter may appear more than once in a word. This is a little hint that I always forget to mention, but I'm mentioning it tonight. The great Tom Sawyer. Rush! Rush is the word. I was trying to do Tom Sawyer. We can advance the show. We're also experimenting with a new producer control. This is behind the scenes stuff. This doesn't matter for you guys. But Josh, our producer, is actually advancing the game now. He's doing it, not me. That's a change. That's nice. Look at our winner. Collie G XOXO with 10,607 points. You're our big winner after round one. Congratulations. $5 plus whatever in your piggy bank. So it's not just $5. It's a whole lot more than that. Whew. One word down, 4 to go, folks. Rush. Hush. No, not hush, rush. All right, round 2, kicking off now. The subtext does not come into play just yet. It's themed around the first 4 words connect to each other, yes. But it doesn't really matter until we have 2 words, because how can you come up with a theme based on 1 word, right? Let's go with that word again. I like that. It's a good one. Okay. So it's rush and no Yes! Oh, baby, I like it green. Oh, baby, I like it green. I like those greens. Sometimes it's easy being green. Other times it's not. Who's solving it? Did I see a Stephen Moya there? Marcus Giles. Love the baseball names, folks. Running Geek Girl got it. Gusto Plum, Dorothy G. Way Fast got it. DC Sports solving it. Shawnee D.O. Isaiah solving it. What up? Anybody got one of these in their throat right now? Ribbit. How about Troy? Troy in the game. Shout out Troy with his frogs. We have a super, oh, I just got an Amber Alert. Awesome. Anybody else get that? Breaking up their stream? Breaking up their live stream? Well, forget it. The important thing is Amber Alerts don't appear on Savvy. Maybe they should. Niger Morgan does, though, and so does Dingus. Congratulations to Dingus. You got those frog legs and you know how to use them. You're winning $5 plus whatever's in your piggy. Hee-haw, Ribbit. Hee-haw, Dylan Dingler. Dingus, Dylan Dingler. Porn star or baseball player? That's another game we'll play sometime. Peking Duck Gang, sure, shout you out. So now we have 2 words. Before we move on, this is the bridge that we get to cross. The subtext bridge. The words so far are rush and frog. The next 2 rounds connect to rush and frog. How, why, where, when? In the 5th round, that connection is the word we're solving for. So think about rush and frog and maybe the next word. How do they all connect? Let's play and find out. Rush, frog, let's see, Canadian bands. Another 4-letter word here. We like the 4s. Froggy, pluck the magic twinger, Froggy. I grew up with a dad who grew up in the 50s, and he used to say to me all the time, pluck the magic twanger, Froggy. And it's from a commercial, I think. Oh, I didn't record the show. Now I am. Forgot to record the show. That happens far too often. Let's see if I got it. Nope. Okay. Coming down to 15 seconds here. Okay. great, great. 10 seconds. Oh, goodness gracious, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I frickin' didn't get it, guys. No music is nice. Do we like the nice no music? I don't know. John Pork is your brother? Yeah, Pork would have been a good guess. I went with Dork. But the answer is, listen for my horn. I'll pick you up at 8 as usual. Horn. Horny? No. Froggy? No. Rushy? No, that's not it. Rush, frog, horn. I think I got it. I think I figured it out. Has anyone figured it out? I might have it. I might have it. Rye Clark figured this one out. 20. By the way, there are some spoilers out there. Congratulations, Rye Clark. Let's give you some props. I'm assuming the full Christian name is Ryan Clark. You won $5 plus whatever's in your piggy. If you don't want spoilers, we do block out the words. But listen, some of us try to live a life that's completely free of spoilers. Others live to spoil. The good news is you can tap that icon at the bottom right and hide the chat, disabling any worthless swampy fool who dares to impair your experience. Rush, frog, horn are the first 3 words. The 4th word's coming in hot. The last word before the subtext round. Here we go. The good news is 4 letters, another 4. 4 on the floor. Love to Colbert, love to Letterman. So I'm thinking rush, frog. Is that gonna be a word? Nope. What about that? Nope. What about? That's definitely not it. I just need letters here. Okay. Dang. Okay. Think about it. Think about it. Think about this one, buddy. No. The heck? 15 seconds. Last chance to get this thing. Oh, man. What? The hell was that? Oh, crap. Is that what that is? Oh, man. Oh, that's rough. That was a doozy. That was a doozy. Doze. Doze. These nuts, doze nuts. How about doze apples? Frog doze gang. You got the subtext now, meow. Brian Dozier, DJ Dozier. How about Poopy Poop Monster winning $5 plus whatever's in your piggy? Poopy Poop. Maybe you can afford some TP, clean up the mess you made over there. Congratulations. Maybe some Shout stain remover. It sounds like you got a mess. Poopy Poop Monster, first place, $5 plus whatever's in your piggy. Folks, the final round is about, wow, look at this. Is this happening right now? What's going on? Why is it transparent? Oh my God, this is weird. Bush, frog, horn, and doze. Maybe, Josh, we're like, oh no, what just happened? I lost my board. Anybody else on this issue? Oh man, I feel like one of us has to advance the show at a time. Did we just blow it? Can anybody play? Can anybody hear me? Oh no. Yeah, did we totally glitch out? What the hell happened? I think there's a glitch when Josh and I both. Oh no. I guess I just gotta like close out. Ugh. That stinks. That stinks. Yes, I'm closing out and coming back in, and I didn't get a chance to answer any of it. Wah, 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 wah. Damn, son. Really blew that thing at the end there. Talk about bull. That's a bunch of bull. I think I know what happened. There's a new producer control here, and we had a glitch with it. So what? So what happens? C'est la vie. We'll see who won. because I guess a lot of you still won. I didn't get to answer the last question. If you closed out, if you were savvy enough to close out and re-enter, maybe you won. Maybe you got in there, but I didn't answer that at all, so probably gonna be a lot of Hostbusters tonight. Probably be a lot of you, unless we're all in the same boat. But subtext was bull, because bull rush, bullfrog, bull rush, a bull rush. Yeah, that's a thing. Bull rush, bullfrog, bum 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 out, bum 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 out, bullhorn, hee-haw, and bulldoze. And Tomas somehow answered it. Congrats, man. Okay, Tomas, what's your secret, buddy? How did you do it? What if the subtext was glitch? Wouldn't that be something? No, it wasn't. Well, congrats to Tomas. I don't know how you got in there. Who are you, Tomas? Make yourself known. For the rest of us, what happens? Oh, it's the Hostbuster time. No mas, except for Tomas. It's Hostbuster time. 2,401 Hostbusters. 3 of you are getting raffled off a cash out here. And I'm not gonna touch this, Josh. This is all you, my friend. No more glitches. Hands off. Look, Ma, no hands. I said, look, Ma, no hands. I'm with Roscoe, I'm with Dash. Our first winner is I Love Texas. Yeehaw for Tejas. $5 plus whatever's in your piggy, congratulations. Next winner, the Southwest theme continues. UrbanSombrero. Chingon. Congrats, buddy. And Steve Suoso, Steve, this is a tongue twister. Steve Suoso. I wanted to say Steve Suoso, Studio, Stevie-O. $5 plus whatever in your biggie. Congratulations, piggy boy. Piggyback. UrbanSombrero, Steve Suoso, I Love Texas, Poopy Poop Monster, Tomas, all of our winners. Wow, what a show. It's a good thing we're in test mode, folks. This is why we're not marketing the show yet. But one day, hopefully soon, I'm thinking not June, but perhaps July. If you believe, if you will it, it is not a dream. I'm thinking July for the launch, the relaunch, the new Savvy, the new word order coming to your phone soon. In the meantime, we got shows not this week because it's Memorial Day. I hope you all have a memorable Memorial Day weekend. We are taking off here. No show this Sunday, but we're back next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's May 28th. And you know what? We'll close out the month of May with a Sunday show on the 31st. We may not have a new update between that. We definitely won't. But we'll make up this glitchy game with 2 games next week. Thursday the 28th, Sunday the 31st. How does that sound? How does that sound? And then June, I'm gonna be in New York. If anybody has a live stream producer in New York, I'm going back to New York, June 7th and 14th. We need to find a producer out there who runs OBS. If you have someone, let me know. We'll pay you, hit us up. We need someone in New York. Until I see you next time, we're going to the after show, after party on Fave. Come find us there. We'll hang out for a bit. Maybe talk Knicks. I think, are the Knicks still winning? We'll find out soon. Colbert tonight. I'll be watching. Until I see you again, Scott Rogowsky signing off. Reminding you, in Franklin's Tower, there hangs a bull. No, there hangs a bell, and it can ring. Intern night today, and it can ring like fire when you lose your way. Roll away the bull. You better roll away the bull. You better roll away. Bye.